And then there was two. Super Bowl 60 will be held this weekend from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, broadcasted on NBC Nationwide and on Westwood One Radio. Check your local listings for that. The New England Patriots, representing the AFC once again, will square off against the Seattle Seahawks, representing the NFC. Perhaps this will be a rematch from Super Bowl 49 during the 2014-2015 NFL season, and we all know what happened during those final moments of the game, as a lot of things have changed since. Since then, Pete Carroll and Bill Belichick have both been going away from coaching, and Russell Wilson and Tom Brady are no longer playing right now. Tom Brady is retired, and Russell Wilson is left in the rut to rot. Let's talk about how both of these teams got here. The 2025 Patriots was something we didn't expect, but when Mike Vrabel was hired to be their head coach last offseason, the Patriots were going to be in good hands. He obviously knows the Bill Belichick system and has played under Belichick during their massive Super Bowl run in the 2000s. Vrabel has turned a Patriots team that lacked discipline and direction during the final seasons under Belichick and the first season under Gerard Mayo, and restored that discipline and direction back into this very team. Vrabel has turned the Patriots back into serious threats like they once were on both sides of the ball. Offensively, I believe bringing back Josh McDaniels really helped out Drake May a lot in his second year, as he had an excellent season, throwing for 4,394 passing yards with 31 touchdowns to go with it. The Patriots' defense vastly improved under Vrabel, as they're second in total and scoring defense compared to last year when they were 21st in both categories. On top of this, at the NFL Honors, Mike Vrabel also won Coach of the Year award, as he was well deserving of it. Though, I thought that Mike MacDonald, the Seahawks head coach, was going to get it. But then again, Mike Vrabel is well deserving. He really did bring that Patriots team back to life. I believe that this is going to be the second coming of the evil empire with Mike Vrabel as their head coach. The 2025 Seattle Seahawks was something really special coming out of the NFC. Many thought the Seahawks wouldn't make it even far as they did. With the already loaded NFC this past season, the Seahawks for much of the season were the underdogs in every game they've played in. Of course, this is Mike MacDonald's second year as head coach, as he's only just getting started to make a name for himself in the NFL as a head coach after being a defensive coach for so many years on end. The Seahawks this season continue where they left off the past season, where they would miss the playoffs last year despite going 10-7. This year, offensively, the offense had a big overhaul with the signings of Sam Darnold, Rashid Shaheed, and ex-Ram Cooper Kupp. Jackson Smith-Njigba had a breakout season where he would have 1,793 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns. Plus, the Seahawks defense under McDonald's second season picked up where they left off from the 2024-2025 season. Perhaps Mike MacDonald's defense on the Seahawks got better. Nick Emmanwori was a steal in the draft, as Ernest Jones had one of his best NFL seasons yet as a linebacker when it came to pass coverage. The Seahawks defense will rank 7th in total defense and 1st in scoring defense. From the looks of it, for this Super Bowl, I believe that this is going to be a low-scoring dogfight, similar to Super Bowl 53 with the LA Rams and the Patriots, when the score was 13-3, and much of that game was just a straight-up defensive game for the most part. Even though this is a rematch from Super Bowl 49, on paper, and with how the way these teams had came a long way from their predecessors, it doesn't even feel like a rematch. It feels more like a new chapter. And here's some words I got for Mike MacDonald. Listen, don't be like the last head coach. At the 1-yard line or the goal line, Mike MacDonald, I'm talking to you. I highly suggest to run the ball. Please do it. Because Pete Carroll cost himself a Super Bowl by doing a boneheaded decision. Just like that. Don't end up being like Pete Carroll. Please don't. You're smarter than that. Also, this would be the Patriots' 12th Super Bowl appearance, and this will be the Seahawks' 4th overall. And before I close, I'll just say this. It all comes down to this. You have a head coach in Mike Vrabel who's done it before and has won it before, as he leads the team that he played for to the biggest stage of them all to potentially capture a record-breaking team-setting 7th Super Bowl in his first Super Bowl as a head coach. The New England Patriots have 6 Super Bowl rings, tied with the Steelers. Then, you have a young gun in Mike MacDonald who has what it takes to win games in crucial moments with his first 2 years as Seahawks head coach. He's leading a young Seahawks team into Santa Clara with the pressure on his shoulders. Mike MacDonald has made Sam Darnold's dream come true and made his dream a reality, especially with Sam Darnold being a journeyman quarterback. Mike MacDonald's defense is pretty much the second coming of Pete Carroll's Legion of Boom, but we can all agree that there won't be another Legion of Boom defense ever. Mike MacDonald's Seahawks defense have their own identity. May the best team win. The Patriots and Seahawks have came a long way with the adversity they have faced over the last few years of getting over the hump of other teams in their conferences. That's going to be it for this NFL edition of the Eli Speaks Show. The NFL season ends here with Super Bowl 60. We got the Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks in a rematch, if I can put that in quotes. Because like I said before, it doesn't feel like a rematch. Which team are you guys going for this year's Super Bowl? Also, I would like some score predictions in the comments section below. And as always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for listening.